Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld. We're returning to a no-hope playthrough. Right now, we're having a bit of a party because things have been pretty peaceful lately, and we have progressed quite a bit with some of our objectives. We have kind of a baseline for security, although I definitely want to improve that and get some kill boxes installed, which is a priority that we're going to try and work on in this video. We built our first geothermal plant along with a couple batteries. And we have just started on the process of setting up a hydroponic farm and kind of figuring this out a little bit, as I don't remember exactly how this works. So I don't remember if you need a sun lamp or not, but I built it in a way that if I do need one, it's at least set up for that. And then, as I said, I think our next priority after we're done with this is to start working on defenses, because we haven't been attacked in a while. It doesn't mean we won't be, though. So right now, the party just started. Everybody's having fun and improving morale. One thing I do want to check with, I believe it was Chewbacca, or was it Han? Yeah, okay, smoke leaf withdrawal. That was what I was checking on. That should be in here. So you're 43% done with that. So you're going to have that mood penalty for a little bit of a while. But hopefully it will go away sometime soon. We haven't had access to smoke leaf in quite a while. As a matter of fact, I believe Chewbacca came with some. So since we burned through that, I don't anticipate that we'll get more. And I'm not going to try and force that either. Okay, corn is at 83%. We only have a few days left in the summer, though, so we could expect a cold snap anytime in the fall. Looks like potato crop may get there before we get to the fall. But I would definitely want to get these hydroponic farms started because right now we have no food sources outside of the milk that we occasionally get. It's weird that they don't eat the meals while having a party. Okay, so Luke and Han are going to be growing. And I'm going to take a look at this. Unideal temperature growth multiplier, 96%. Needs light levels. Needs light level 50%. Okay, so I'm going to assume sun lamps would still help. So first things first, let's go ahead and get a sun lamp. So that's under furniture. Sun lamp, we're going to put it right there, which is roughly in the middle of the room. And then I would like to... It said a not ideal temperature. Probably because it's too hot. What is the ideal temperature for a strawberry plant? Ideal temperature. It doesn't tell you. I really wish it would. But we may need a cooler in this room to help maintain temperature at a certain level. So let us work on that. And then we're going to need a heater then, probably in the winter time. So these corner areas are probably perfect for heat and cooling. So start with temperature, and I would like to get a cooler start off. So we'll have one there. We'll do another one over here in the corner. And I'll just keep them on 70 degrees. That's probably roughly where the ideal is. All right, unfortunately, Luke, the one doing our research, which doesn't really help, because Chewbacca is by far and away the better researcher. The problem is, I guess he doesn't have anything else to do. Let's take a look at his work assignments. Because we do have him on research at a level of 3. We could put him on a 4. But right now, there's a shortage of jobs for him is really the concern. Yeah, I know. We're low on food. We have a lot of mouths to feed and no food intake right now. So let's take a look at this now. Actually, there we go. Brightly lit, 100%. That's good. We still probably don't have ideal temperature. But this should be set at 70, so that will keep that cooler. We can already see that having an effect. And then we'll have the other cooler, and this should be well maintained. And then we'll have 2 heaters to also well maintain it. Now, if we hit a power problem, solar flare, something like that, we could lose our hydroponic farms. So that is definitely a problem that may occur. All right, well, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and fast forward here. All right, we have a mad animal. So, camel. I'm going to assume it's that one, yeah. All right, well, last time, it walked over the traps like they weren't even there. Let's see if it does that again. Seems like animals have a little bit more of an ability to do that. I'm not going to wake anybody up. I think the gun turrets might be able to take the camel out on their own. And then eventually, as a matter of fact, did we ever arm Luke? Yeah, we did. I might have Luke go down there or R2-D2, depending. Once he wakes up, I'll just draft him after he eats his meal, of course. Although we are running low on meals. We have a siege. Okay. A group of pirates from the sniper party have arrived nearby. It looks like they want to besiege the colony and pound you with mortars from a distance. You can try to wait them out or go get them. All right, so this is an extremely dangerous event because what's going to happen is they're going to set up a base, start pounding us with mortars. I usually try and stop them, but this is not a playthrough where I have that many combatants, at least not skillful ones. All right, so shotgun, assault rifle, incendiary launcher, Molotov, frag grenades. Okay, so I don't have anybody with really long-ranged weapons. So I figure let's go ahead and grab Luke. That's going to wake him up, of course. Why don't we grab one of our sniper rifles? As a matter of fact, I could grab both, but I don't like the fact that I won't be able to pay attention. I thought I had 2 sniper rifles. I could have swore I had 2 sniper rifles. Maybe I'm mistaken, because I'm not seeing another one anywhere in here. It's possible we might have lost one, too, because I thought I remember equipping R2-D2 with one, and maybe she dropped it at some point. So let's go ahead and just grab the one we have. And then from here, we'll try and long-range pick them off. Because they should all have short-range weapons. They're gonna... With the siege, they have to build the mortar and everything. And I don't even know if they've gotten their supplies yet. So we've got plenty of time. And just as a precaution, when she wakes up, which I'm not sure when that's going to be. Also, let's go ahead and restrict everyone. So we're going to say Area 2. For everyone except for Luke, because he's drafted. Area 2, I think, is good. This still gives them things to do in the compound. The only thing is, though, Area 2 probably hasn't been updated in a little while. So let's take a look at that. Oh, you know what? That's perfect. It's actually more or less covering all of that area that we need to cover. So we'll be able to do stone cutting. We'll be able to work on the hydroponic farm. We'll be able to cut crops, all of that stuff for the meantime. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure where they're moving to set up their stuff. It looks like they're coming over this way. So we'll try and head them off. And ideally, we just want to sit outside of their range and peck at them, run away, peck at them, run away, peck at them, run away. And they don't really have any long... yeah, there comes their resources. So, I don't know if we can shoot them here. There we go. I believe he's our best shot. I could be wrong. Character, 9. R2-D2 is 8. Okay. For R2-D2. Just for... my own What I might do is switch them off and have R2-D2 be the sniper. Oh, we took one down already. I mean, this will work. It's just going to be really slow. Okay, R2-D2. Can you be drafted? And come on down this way? I might be able to shoot at him from over here. I wish I have Luke just continue to take pot shots, because they're not even really resisting it. I mean, he only dropped one so far. I do have to watch, though, because they might come after him. Eventually. So one hit, dropped a guy. The only downside is R2-D2 is not as fast. Oop, we got another hit. Alright, get out of there, get out of there. Ow, already. Ow, again. Alright, so that was a bad idea. A little too close. Again, another shot. Jeez. Alright, well, you know what? That was fun. How about you just get undrafted and get out of here? I don't know which bed is yours. We'll find out here in a second. So that's under set owner. That's all Ben's bed. I believe this is yours here. Yeah, okay. I just like doing that to make sure we're not... Okay. Go and get in your... They're salting. Alright, this is bad. We're gonna have to draft you, my friend. Have you go this way, so that you're not getting shot. I mean, this is kind of good, because they stopped their construction. I don't know if we killed their workers, the guys that were constructing the base, and that's why they're doing this. Okay, you're gonna... I don't know which path you're taking here. Matter of fact, let's try and draw them. So they're not coming after R2-D2 here. Okay. What we're going to need to do is, eventually I'd like to grab that charge rifle. So, ideally what I'm going to do here is, say, equip heavy SMG. This will allow Luke to come over this way and pick up the charge rifle. Now we've got our defenses. So, they will work initially. Not for long. Aren't our animals restricted? Animals? They are, but the bull is for some reason ignoring the restrictions. Okay, now you can be undrafted, which should put you... Alright, also, anyone... Restrictions, you're now restricted to Area 1. Okay. Luke, come over here. Your sniper rifle thing did work initially. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of issues here because the guy with the Molotov cocktail got in. And I assume that he's going to start throwing those out. Alright, he did throw one. Okay, they're going to be fleeing. Okay, everyone, you're now no longer restricted. Okay. Now, the good side here is we get the sniper rifle. If we kill this guy, which shouldn't be too hard. There we go. So, ideally, what we want here is to... you can go ahead and pick that up. I do want to try and chase down the guy with the shotgun, if I can. Which I don't know where that guy is. Matter of fact, did we kill him? Or not? I'm a little bit confused. We dropped a guy with an incendiary launcher here, which I really don't want. I want the shotguns. I want the assault rifles. Those are the stuff that I want. Pissing me off a little bit that... Draft. Grip. Undraft. Alright, so again, I'm going to try and chase these guys down. I don't know where... There should have been a guy with a shotgun, but I have no idea what happened to him. I don't know if he already got away. Because this guy just has frag grenades. Or maybe he... No, he didn't get dropped there. Huh, I have no idea. I'm trying to look around for him. Oh, well. We're going to get some frag grenades here. Out of the deal, maybe. The assault rifle is going to matter, in my opinion. That's a good backup weapon for R2-D2. Matter of fact, R2-D2, can you go rest? Old Ben will come attend you once. Okay, so Snotface is more than likely going to get away here, but I'm going to try and chase him down with Luke. Luke is very fast, and he has some injuries that may slow him down a little bit. I just think it's a little too close to call. I mean, he is bleeding out. I mean, he had his arm completely shot off. He only has frag grenades, though, so it's not like it's the end of the world. We don't get him. Okay, that's fine. Alright, how are you doing? You got your leg shot off. Minor blood loss. So I wouldn't want to recruit you, but maybe patch you up and send you on your way, although you probably will be a long recovery time. I figure just shoot you in the head and finish it. Matter of fact, I'll just let you bleed out, bastard. Let's strip all the dead bodies here. Okay. Let's unforbid all the food and other supplies that they have. That's a lot of steel. Oh, components. There we go. Anything else that we would want to unforbid? I'm not seeing anything. So, Old Ben, go ahead and prioritize treating. I don't know if we want medicine on for this. Yeah. Let's use our crappier medicine. Alright, well, that went okay. I think the sniper rifle worked out there. It just was a matter of the fact that the sniper party didn't bring any snipers. And I was able to use the sniper rifle there to pretty much drop 2 of them at least, maybe. The charge rifle thing probably wasn't a good idea. That actually might have triggered the assault prematurely, which honestly didn't matter. Also, our traps did their job. I believe that caused significant injuries to the guys that made it easier for the turrets to do their job. And that was the first real test of our traps and our defenses. And in the future... What's going on here? Oh, is that mad camel that I completely forgot about? Okay, hello? Crafty guys. You just keep running. Hopefully we'll get to you before the camel beats the crap out of you. See, this is the problem. You have more than one event fire and you forget all about them. But it looks like Han can keep running here for quite a while. As a matter of fact, let's just draft him and start telling him to move in a direction that's a little bit more, you know, going to get him out of harm's way. While we get Luke over there to help. Because he's going to get through this door. And then the camel is going to be shooting, trying to beat the door down, and we kill the camel. All right. Let's call the camel. And that should give Luke stuff to do as far as cooking. And you can be undrafted. All right, so that could have ended badly yet again with Han getting his head stomped in by a camel. I always forget that he cannot defend himself. But at the same time, he kept out of harm's way this time. He was able to outrun a camel. Didn't work out so well in other instances where he was attacked by rats, which he could not outrun. Eventually, I am going to dismantle these. I don't think I'm going to prioritize that right now, the second, where we have all these things to haul and what have you. Oh, that's good. Getting our potato crop in. And looks like we might get our rice crop in pretty soon, and then we're going to have our corn crop in. So, as a matter of fact, let's suspend the simple meals and do fine meals. We don't have a lot of meat, but it's enough to get some fine meals out that the cows are going to promptly eat, but okay, they're keeping this nice and cool. Perfect. And our strawberries are growing. So now that we have all this excitement done, I think it's time to start building more of these. So what I would like to do, I think, is honestly, room in here is going to be kind of at a premium. I believe the sun lamp should be able to cover this area. Might be able to confirm that. Yep. Okay. So continuing on with the hydroponics, I think at this point we just do rows like that, and then we do another row. Matter of fact, cancel that, because I think this is a better use of her space the way that we just set it up. So hydroponic do that. That's a pretty good setup for the use of our space. I might even be able to fit another 2 in here. I don't know that they would be in the lamp, though. No, they probably wouldn't. Ideally, if we shift everything down 1, we might be able to fit these in more, but I'm a little bit concerned that if I do that, that the crops that we just started growing will not be as well off. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get power reach to all of these things. This is still, I think, a good setup. I don't think I'm going to do strawberries for everything. Might want to do some other things like heel root maybe, or other diverse things, just so that we have those crops growing. Especially as it seems heel root takes a very long time to grow. Alright, well then after this, we just have the priority of setting up our defenses a little bit stronger. For one, just getting more traps out there. Oh, you know what? We didn't set these to auto rearm, so I'm going to have to do that with all the traps, because I kind of forgot. So, do that, that, auto rearm. And then once these are rearmed, I'll do the same thing. I think you have to wait until they're actually rearmed to set them to auto rearm. We still have plenty of things to pick up here. We have an escape pod. Jump to that location. I don't think I'm going to be saving this person, even though looking at this, yeah, social and research would be fantastic for us. I can't have another mouth to feed, so we'll just strip them and let them die. Sorry, Frenchie. Well, actually, no. Let's just really quickly. Okay, so no relationships. Sometimes it'd probably be a good idea to make sure that some of these escape pod people aren't related to anyone that we have in the base, because, yeah, you never know. That kind of stuff can happen. Oh, turn that off a medical bed. Where is R2-D2? Let's draft on draft. Get you in your bed. Sorry about that. Well, summer's almost going to be over, so at least we got some of these crops harvested before we're in the danger zone. Looks like rice is going to be coming pretty soon, and we have more potatoes that are probably going to come as well. Again, if we're lucky, what will happen is that we won't get a cold snap, and we'll be able to grow all throughout the fall and winter. But we have to prepare for that possibility. We also did get some meals there. Actually, I'm curious. Should I forbid the survival meals? As a matter of fact, where are they? Here they are. Let's forbid them. Because they last forever. Let's use that as emergency rations. Because I think colonists prioritize eating the best meals they can. And as long as the cows don't eat which they seem to prioritize vegetables when you have them, which is good. All right, so we're going to continue to have a lot of hauling to do. There's a lot of steel, a lot of various things to pick up. Unfortunately, some of those things were out all night, so I don't think steel matters, but some of these other things it does. The mortar shells, what have you. Trying to figure out who is having the mood effects right now. We may have gotten a new vest, so I'm just going to look through. Now, see, this is new. We have a new jacket, which, if I remember correctly, R2-D2 needed a jacket, so let's force her to wear that. Fortunately, the vests are usually pretty beat up because, I mean, heck, we did kill the person wearing it, so not too surprising. Oh, interesting. So we are getting the wood, and that does happen automatically. I did not know that that would be the case. Well, I guess that might have been where we were getting the wood that we got. I could have swore we traded for some, but that we just got a good wood intake there. So, a lot of good stuff's happening at the same time. We got our rice crop in. Rice, not as quite bountiful as the potatoes. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the meat as we continue to make these fine meals. But we should be good on food for quite a while. Potatoes can be eaten raw in an event that will need that. As a matter of fact, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So we still have to finish off the hydroponics. We just haven't gotten a chance for that because we have all this stuff out here that needs hauled still. And now that we have that done, as a matter of fact, we probably should unforbid this guy. Now that we have all that done, the steel can be picked up any time. That's fine. I am probably eventually going to put out deconstruct orders. We might as well do that now. Oh, you know what? We might not be able to deconstruct this stuff because it was not something that I constructed. That's different. I guess we could claim it. Claim neutral structures for the colony, including ancient ruins, abandoned. Oh, okay. Well, that's something we're going to address in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.